There you go, that's it, dude.
Yeah, Cole, come on.
My name is Cole Dyson, 23 years old, and I'm a rock climber. I started rock climbing in college. We had a friend named Q, and he had a roommate named Liam that we figured was pretty cool, and we wanted to start hanging out with him, but every time that we tried to, he was always at the rock climbing wall at the UNT Rec Center, and so my friend Ross and I decided that we were going to head out there on a free day, and we just started climbing. Didn't make it very far, but we went back the next day, and then every single day after that until the end of the semester. I typically take 10 to 15 minutes on the wall, 10 to 15 minutes off the wall, just because whenever you climb, you put a lot of stress on your fingers, and so you don't have any muscles in your fingers. You have to warm those tendons up ahead of time, because otherwise it leads to injury, and something that I'm not too excited to try and do to myself. This route is a crack climb, which means that you see those two gray circle volumes, two additions to the wall. Instead of having like an actual hold to grab onto, you have to put your hands in and then hold on with your bones. And it's not the most pleasant feeling, but I'm gonna give it a try. It feels weightless. Whenever you're on the wall, you don't really notice that you're holding yourself up. You don't really notice that you're making any difficult movements. Everything kind of, you get that tunnel vision where you just focus on the wall, you focus on the motions and the movements, and then you drown everything else out. And it's a sense of clarity that you don't really get in a whole lot of other activities and sports. The summit's been a really big part of my life. I've worked for the company for 4.5 years now. Once I started climbing, I immediately started looking for a job within a climbing gym. If I'm going to get a job, I may as well get a job doing something that I like. It's just been one of those things where like, I wanted to make it a part of my life, and I went out and I did that. I'm also the head climb fit coach at this location, so I teach the climb fit classes every Monday and Wednesday morning. A lot of the people that I meet through climbing have become really close friends. All the people that I work with I consider really close friends. I met them not only through work, but the majority of them I met them through climbing before. There are a couple people that work at the gym with me that I was actually on the UNT club with. I would always spend a lot of time not only at practice, but just hanging out at the wall with the people on the club, and so I think that's one of the best things about the climbing community is that every relationship that you have in there is pretty much going to be a communal sense of like, we're all in this together, like doing what it is that we're trying to do, whether that's climbing, hanging out, working out, or anything like that. It's a really close-knit group. You're going to make a move, you're not going to make a move. There's only one of two options. You either move on and you keep climbing, or you fall and you get back up. So I think being aware of the fact that you are going to fail and the fact that you're going to have those times where you can't climb is something that you have to keep in mind, because that's just a part of the sport. Failing is incredibly important in terms of growing, not only in the sport of climbing, but also just out in your day-to-day life. You're going to be met with obstacles that you're not going to be able to get past, and it's not necessarily the fact that they stump you, but it's how do you move on from that. There have definitely been times where I've had to stop, had to put it on the back burner. It's just one of those things where even though like I have other things that are important and I have to put those ahead of it, I think that climbing is always going to be a part of my life, and it's always going to be something that I'm going to try and go back to.
Oh!